Part 1. Laugh. Do you often watch comedy show?
Well, it depends on my schedule. If I have a hectic schedule, I think I'm just watch some short videos on YouTube. Nevertheless, if I don't have a lot of work to do, maybe I could spend at least 3 times a week to watch comedy shows. It's the best way to me recharge my batteries or let my head off after a hard working day at school.
Do you usually make your other people/friends laugh?
Yes, absolutely. Some people said that I have a sense of humor, so it's quite easy to me make people laugh. Laugh. Normally, I could make them laugh to tear with some ridiculous stories that I watch on YouTube.
Do you and your friends laugh at the same story?
Well, that is a fascinating question for me. Well, normally, if the story is really hilarious, I'm sure that everyone will laugh at the time. But the story is not suitable for some of them, or they knew it before. Maybe we may not laugh at the same time.
Do you think it's important to laugh with friends?
Yes, I think that is very crucial to laugh together. When we laugh together, we can create more and more memorable memories for us. It is really beneficial for us to boost our friendship and gives us an opportunity to gain insight into personality of each person.
Park. Do your neighbor go to the park?
Yes, for sure. I think not only my neighbors but also other people in my cities often go to the park. Similarly, because they often go there to do a range of activities like physical activities like walking, jogging, doing exercise, play the sports, or just simply sitting and enjoying themselves at the park.
Did you often visit the park when you were young?
Yes, I would have to say that I used to go. I used to go to the park almost every day. Um, Mainly because when I was a child, there was a park which really near to my house. So whenever I have leisure times, I often go to went there to play badminton or just having a chatting with my friends.
Do you visit there now? Why?
To be honest, now I'm quite busy with my work. I often have a tight schedule, so I'm just stay at home and do some workout. And if I have free time, maybe I will go to the park at the weekend with my friends to enjoy the fresh air in the park.
What do your neighbors do at the park?
All sorts of things, really. I think people go to there to a range of activities. Like as I said before, they can do some physical activity like doing exercise, running, playing sports, and so on. Or simply they just go to the park to enjoy fresh air like me and reading books maybe. Yeah, that's it.
Instrument. Do you play any instruments? Do you have intent to play any?
Yes, well, I think play instrument is exactly my forte. Currently, I have learned about how to play 3 kinds of instruments, which are the guitar. I knew a little bit about the piano and ukulele. I feel like I'm quite lucky because I am inherited the talent about the music from my parents. Now, whenever I feel down to dumb, play the guitar or piano is always the best way for me to cheer me up immediately.
Transportation. Do people in your country often use public transportation / do you often use?
Yes, I think although motorbike is the most popular means of transportation in Vietnam, but there are a large number of people still take a bus, especially students or old people. I think the main reasons for it because they consider bus or trains is the best way to commute. As you know, are students who don't have enough age to drive a car, so they just go to buy bus.
Last time you used public transport?
Well, as far as I can recall, I think maybe 1 month ago when I took a bus to commute to train station because my hometown is really far from Hanoi City. So whenever I need to come back to my hometown, I have to go to train station. So going by bus is the best way for me to get there.
Do you want to change anything about public transportation?
Yes, definitely. I think if I have an opportunity to change something about public vehicle, I think I have some recommendations for making public transportation more attractive to customers and more efficient to operate. Firstly, they they would be upgraded and motivated some kinds of public transportation such as bus or train. Since I saw some buses in Hanoi, which are quite old and low quality, so I think it cannot ensure the safety for passengers. And furthermore, in the future, I also hope that the bus or trains could be equipped with free Wi-Fi for customers. It's really awesome when we have Wi-Fi to when we go by bus.
Part 2. Describe a dinner with a friend.
I have to admit that I've been taking part in many party celebrations, meals with my friend, but there was an occasion that I and my friends had a very special meal together in a luxury restaurant. It was around 2 years ago when I was up to the ears with revision for my final examination. After that high pressure time, I and some of my friends passed the exam with flying colors, so we decided to ease my mind by going to a revealing restaurant in my area to enjoy a cozy meal together. So this restaurant is called Lao Buffet, which is located in downtown Hanoi City. Because this restaurant acquired a reputation for flavorful as well as confined and cozy space. So as you can probably guess, this can attract hundreds of guests every night. Um, well, when it comes to price of food, I have to say that it cost us an arm and a leg, which made this dinner even more special for us, the student. I really enjoy this dinner because it really helped me and my friends to recharge recharge their batteries and chilled out after a long hard working days. Besides, these meals was also a very good opportunity for us to boost our friendship because we all have been so busy for a long time.
Part 2. Describe a time you set a goal and try your best to achieve it.
Well, to begin with, I have to admit that I am a tired person who never likes to rely on luck. I believe that everything can only be achieved through hard work and determination, and my final year in high school was one of the times that I strive my best to achieve my goal. So, back when I was student in high school, I had to study really hard. I have to burn the midnight oil to prepare for most important examination of students' life. It was a university entrance examination, which was a closed book exam, and every year there are thousands of students taking part in that exam. So as you can probably guess, it is highly competitive for students. So at that point, I still remember that I spent at least 8 hours per day to study at school and 4 hours to self-study at home. I I have no time to myself. I had no time to relax, and it was up to the years for me to revise my work, writing assignments, and all sort of thing. At the weekend, I also spend hours in library to read as many books as possible and learn as much as I could. So, and even after school, I usually stay up late. I remember that I stay up late to 2 p.m. to study. So it's quite exhausted and tired for me. So, however, all the hard work pays off, and I passed the entrance exam with outstanding results and become a student in a famous university in Vietnam. When I received the results, I was so happy. I was like over the moon, thus I burst into tears. All of my hard work for the years has helped me achieve one of my big goals in my life.